In this video, the team conducted a social experiment at the University of Science and Technology of Southern Philippines last November 9, 2022 around 10 o'clock in the morning. The activity started right after the free goods in the hidden camera were all set. We are going to observe the students if they will take the free goods being placed inside it or they will just ignore it. We will conduct a short interview to those students who take the free goods to know the reasons of taking the free goods.
Excuse me, kanang isa mo lang yung project ba? Dili lang, paan lang, okay lang man. Dalang may question, gamay na kaya question. Pero i-blur na nila mo sa inyong mga inyong nang ha, okay lang? Mag-ask lang may question ha. Ayo, okay lang man. Gamay lang. Gamay lang kay nga call. Dili, question na dai. Kaya na, bisa man sa.
Ang first, ay, ulot na question dahil. Ang first question kay, ano na kuha mo? Ano naka-decide mo?
Usa lang ato pa.
Kanang isa sa kanang nay nagbuta nga is free, tas kanang nang murag sa as a student pangod kanang gamay na kay tag allowance, tas kanang naman po nung pasalamat nga nakita with free mo. Mara para sa ako
Sorry.
Okay na. Pwede naman.
Okay, as ako is examination mo nila karon so abi na ako free siya kaya para po sa mga students nga ma-energize sila para sa ilang exam. Like ang uban nga dili na sila mag-count so may free food for
ako na siya
for benefit sa mga students.
wala may kailan tao.
Ganun nga nga amount niya dito.
Kay ako na ko. Ay, nakay parang
Share
hindi
ko sa
maka-share ko sa uban. Hindi pa mo basabot nga free. Kailangan na dito makuha sa karon kain mo gusto. Isa pag ibo na dito nga it's free kanang kailangan ka makubusan sila sa kasi kung gusto ba so kanang ito po na nga dapat yung student mga nagkahanglan dapat yung kaayog mga wala kay allowance mo lang hindi pa sapat nga free kung ano din mo sa kanang kailangan ka mag-girit isa-isa
A social experiment is a sort of psychological or sociological study that examines how individuals respond to particular circumstances or events. The experiment relies on a specific social method in which the participants' perspectives and expertise serves as the primary sources of information. In order to conduct a social experiment, experts often divide participants into two groups: responders, people who react to the action, and active participants, those who participate in specific events. In the majority of social experiments, the participants are not aware that they are taking part in research.
The purpose of this social experiment is to assess people's behavioral traits, interests, and responses to an open access resources.
Okay lang based on sa. It's free.
Ano naman ang amount niyo dito? Basta na asay nakabutang na free. Hindi po
So the purpose of this social experiment is to see how people behave in a certain situation or how they respond or react in particular doings. A properly designed and executed experiment can provide the strongest evidence in that certain program. So if implemented, it would cause certain outcomes.
Ano pwede maka-ask if why nagkuha mo?
Okay.
Ano nagkuha mo? O ganun ano sala
Nagkuha ko sa loob ko kay para sa kuha is gusto ko and especially basin like ang uban na wala yung mga students na basta yung makaon kita so may midterm pay, mag-igon, so sa
Malanto.
Thank you.
A couple of minutes of the experiment, the people who was passing by was hesitant to pick up, but gradually there are some people who was seeing the signage that is free and get many as you want. The student who grabbed some snacks was interviewed and asked some questions. Why did they get some of the snacks and not all of it? It was said that not all students can afford food for themselves, let alone for transportation, which is the only money for it. Not all people have the will to have it all, and that's why giving some little help like some snacks to fill their stomachs for the day, it can make their day grateful.